Hello, my name is Stefan, and in this lecture, we will develop another assembly program. And now that you have a firm grasp of GDB and know what an assembly program looks like, let's add some complexity. In this section, I will show you how to obtain the length of a string variable. I will show you how to print integer and floating point values using printf. And I will expand your knowledge of GDB commands. So now here we will firstly open SASM, or you can also choose another text editor, so you don't need much about creating or developing assembly code. And let's actually use the SASM here. Now create a new project here. Let's delete this project, save it somewhere. In this case, let's actually our project name is going to be kicking. That's it. Now save it as the name of kicking.asm. That's it. And here is our ASM code. Now we will firstly comment it out our the assembly program name, file name, ASM here. Now we will firstly add this data section in it here, because we will add the two variables. It's actually two variables, but we will add four variables. The two variables is for our string and string, and the second variables is the length of the first string and the length of the second string. Now here we will firstly write this the message mcg1 db here, hello world. Let's actually case sensitive worlds here, hello world, and 10 0 10 comma and 0 here. So what so this is something new, right? So we added 0 for the null terminated, but here we added 10, which I will explain right now. So this is the string with NL and 0. The string with NL and 0 here. We will also have the message1 length here. Oh, actually len is okay. So EQ we will write here, and what we're gonna do, we will take this message variable minus message1 minus 1. So this is for measuring the length minus the 0 here. So measure the length of message1 and minus the 0. And we will also create our string 2. We will name it mcg2 here. We will write it db right here, and our message is going to be kicking and alive with this here. So here we will also pause this again, 10 and 0. Remember, this 10 is for the new line and is for nation. So we will terminate our string after new line, right? So string with NL and 0 here. And after that, we will also create the message2 len here. This is going to be again EQ here. And here we will again measure the length, and we will minus the 0. So message2 minus 1 here. So this is for the measure the length of message2 plus minus the 0. And here we will create some radius. So this is radius, and pi is actually new terminology for you, which you will learn by the end of this section. I will explain this terminologies deeply later. So radius dq, not db here, and 357. And we will add comments, but as I say, I will explain this further. String not displayable. Again, we will copy this here, and we will again create a p here, pi dq 3.14, and again so now our section data is completed. Now we will also create a section PSS, which we will not use. We will not do anything here. Section the main where our main function will live here is section text, and we will create a global main. Now let's start developing our main function. So in our main function, we will again add we will push the RBP. This is the function prologue. Actually, we can less tabs, so because we will not have the strings here. These are just the instructions. So here, this is the function prologue. Here, move RBP RSP. This is again function prologue as well. Move rax 1. I always added this here. Here, so rax 1 is as we did in previous lectures. This is for writing here. 1 is write, and we will again move here RDI is for to write on the console, to std out here. So move RSI message 1. First we will use this message 1. So this is the string to display, and after that we will move RDX, and after that we will again print the length of this message 1 string, and after that we will apply the same for the message 2 here, message 1 len here. This is the length of the string here. Actually, let's actually add tabs, more tabs here. Doesn't look good here for the display purposes. And that's it. After that, we will call the syscall to display the string. So these are the comments, as you know. So we will again, instead of writing, we can write it. It's not here. So rax 1, it's for 1 write of RDI 1 is for the std out, and after that is called rax RDI, and after that we will need to add RSA again, message 2. This is the string to display, and move again RDX. This is the message 2 len, and again this is the length of the string, and after that, that's it. We will again call the syscall. So this is for displaying this string again, the second string, which is kicking and alive. Display. So you might be wondering where we will use this reduce and pi here, which we will use that right now. And this is the syscall is display the string, And after that, this is the last here. So we will develop the function epilogue. Function epilogue again. We will add exit and success exit code again. And after that, we will again call the syscall to quit the program, right? So after calling the syscall here again, we will call it one more time. After completing this 4 lines of code, we will firstly create a 2 function epilogue, rbp here. Let's spaces here. Okay, you can't hear my voice. Okay, rbp. I just scared. I thought this 10 minutes of work just for nothing. And here rbp, this is the function epilogue, and again move rb here, rbp again without the rsp rbp here, just rbp. This is the function epilogue as well. And after that, we will move the rags, which we did in previous code here. This is for the 60 means exit. And after that, we will again call lastly, last instruction is call the RDA, and this is for the 0, which is the success exit code. That's exit code. And after that, code here. And after that, we will call the syscall, and that's quit. This is just quick. So our program is done. So this type of program into your you can write it in your favorite editor and save as kicking the ASM. And now in next lecture we will create the make file here. So I'm waiting you in next lecture.